guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Daniela Cabrona, and today we're going to be doing a get ready with me. I did this eye makeup look with you guys and my whole face, my little lip gloss. I used the Zodiac palette by Kathleen and Colourpop. I love these two. And basically throughout the whole video, I'm going to be sharing with you what I am doing for my fitness with a whole entire goal of losing weight. So if this is of interest to you, please keep watching, and please don't forget to give it a big like if you do end up liking this video. Alright guys, so I'll see you in the next one. Alright, so we're gonna get into it, and I got my hot Cheetos. I'm gonna be using the Zodiac palette by Colourpop and Kathleen. No, dude, I want to use the blue. I'm gonna use the blue. And if it comes out messed up, oh well. You know, this was a whole trial and error day, and I'm encouraging you to go out there and just, who the hell cares? You know what I mean? Like, you can just wash your hair, you can wash your face off, we'll be fine. Except me, and mine's gonna go on the internet, you're gonna watch it for years and years and years, so like, anyway, I'll take the fall for us. You guys, like, I'm not good at makeup. Like, genuinely, I'm not good at eyeshadow. I'm not good at eyeshadow. But it's still, like, super fun for me to just, like, throw myself out there. There was a day where, like, I have a picture of it. It's too much. I picked up just whatever. I think I actually did try this blue. I was like, let me just try it. And I just went at it, you know. I just had fun with, like, no rules. I was just like, just do what you want. Like, you know, like when you're little and, like, you just get makeup and you have no, like, standard in your head. You just go ahead and start going at it. That's exactly what I did, and I just allowed myself to play without, like, giving into, like, what I'm supposed to be doing. And it was so much fun. I did, like, huge, like, Amy Winehouse, like, eyeliner, because that's what ended up happening. And then I gave myself, like, a mole, and oh, it was so much fun. It was cool. Okay, I was just gonna do a little bit just to get my feet wet before I go in with what am I gonna go in with? So you guys, I am I just stopped talking. So I recently came to terms, this is like my little, like, health slash fitness update. Like I was saying, I recently came to terms with my weight gain, and I have been actively trying to, like, do more than nothing. I don't know what to use. This is for real life. This is what you do. You just fuck up until something looks decent. Yeah, but, like, I recently came to terms with my weight gain, and it's been something that I've been thinking about, and I knew that I was going to have to create an action plan at one point. And the cool thing about me, I guess, is that I never, like, fully give up on fitness. You know, again, that giving up is subjective, but I always I'm just still very mindful of, like, hey, like, you may not be eating the best, but hey, let's go to the gym. Or you may not be going to the gym, but, like, let's eat well. So it's like one or the other. I'm very conscious of that, which I'm very blessed to have that kind of, like, perseverance with myself. But like I said, I had lost 20 pounds year 2017 was the year that I really just, like, picked it back up from my then weight gain, and I lost the pounds in, like, a year, because I wasn't, like, I'm not the person that, like, goes really hard and, like, is really hard on myself. I'm very realistic with myself and with my health, and, like, with food. Like, food is meant to be enjoyed, and I do understand that not all of it may be, like, the best for you, or it's, like, not the healthiest, but, like, okay, well, it comes back to, like, what is your priority? You know what I mean? Like if enjoying life and good food and hanging out with friends and having a beer, if that's really important to you, then that's awesome, because then you don't have to be so hard on yourself, you know? But if you value, like, your like, health being to a T, or your appearance being to a T, then it, you know, this whole health journey, health and wellness stuff might look very different for you. But I know that I'm someone that's very realistic. I don't want to restrict myself more than I have to. Like, I just don't believe in that. If you guys don't remember, I moved out in April of 2019, so last year. That's when I moved out. And honestly, like, I talked about this a lot, but it really affected me, and not emotionally, mentally in a way that I wasn't expecting it to. I was like, no, I'll be fine. Like, I've been wanting this for so long. I'll be fine. I just had some trouble, like, adjusting to the fact that I was now in charge of my health. Like, there was nobody else that was going to be feeding me. If I was too lazy to feed myself, it was just all me and my kitchen or my wallet, which would result in fast food restaurants. Like, I wanted to make a whole video just specifically on fitness, but I think that this would be cool to, like, mix, you know, who I am, makeup, and my whole fitness stuff. ClassPass, okay, so I was in a rut. I think I've already talked about this on YouTube, I can't remember, but I was in a rut with fitness. I could not, for the life of me, just be consistent. I could not get it together. As much as I tried, I was like, I'm not understanding, you know, it's always worked before. Go to the gym 4 to 5 times a week and you'll be fine. Just do it, you know? But then it was more of like I know a lot of people say, okay, to be motivated, you have to be consistent, you know, and then the habit outbeats the lack of motivation. Yes, until a certain point. That's how I see it. And think about it, you know, think about it with you. Does that work with you? If it does, go ahead, keep doing it. But consistency was no longer doing it for me because, or not consistency, but like the habit of having to go to the gym every single, like 3-4 times a week was just not fulfilling me anymore. It was not motivating me. I was doing weightlifting, by the way, with like little cardio. I have no idea how I discovered ClassPass, but I had no intention. Honestly, I didn't even know. Like, I didn't really know that I was falling out of love with weights. I didn't know until, you could say, like, I started getting a taste of things that were really entertaining, that they were a lot more fun in terms of fitness. So ClassPass came along, and I just kind of took it as a free class, because you get some free classes for your first time or your first month or something like that. It depends on the promotions that they have running, and I'll put my ClassPass link below. I still use it. I love it so much. Testing. Okay. Oh my god. I was like, what the fuck? The microphone's off. But I started to take those classes, and then I was like, oh man, this is way more fun than me getting up and like following this self-paced workout plan. I was starting to realize how much more I did not enjoy, like, coaching myself anymore. It just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. So with ClassPass, everything is usually a group instructor of some sort, and you know, you push yourself, but you still have the accountability of everybody else. So I know that in my video for the 5 tips to stay motivated, one of them was doing things yourself. And to me, booking the class, not missing the class, showing up is doing things by yourself. But then with like a class, it's really cool because you still have that sense of accountability, but you're not like tied to them. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason why when you're with a group of people and you guys all have the same goal, like at a community service project or something like that, like, man, that energy, nothing can replace that energy. Like, it just feels so good. And that's exactly what I've been getting out of group classes. So once I started, let me do this before I look all crazy. I just switched my scene up, you know, my environment up for a little bit. So like, I knew at the back of my head, I was like, I know that this is all cardio, and there's gonna have to be something that I go back to, like some part of weight training that I can take with me, because I know that it works really well with my body, and I know that it gives me the results that I need. Let me just find a way. Yeah, so I started doing just more things that challenged me, my athleticism, in just like a different way. Just brought me some type of accomplishment that weight training was no longer giving to me, because weight training, it was more of like I had no goal there. I had no form of measurement. And what's really cool about any group classes, usually it's like that, they'll give you stats, and like, because I'm a numbers girl and I love that stuff, it really just gives you a goal to like either be or maintain, like Again, numbers don't lie, so that's been real fun. So this year, no, sorry, 2019 in the beginning of the year, I was still pretty maintaining my weight, and then towards the middle, like in the summer down to now, I have gained 20 pounds in like, it had to have been 6 months. And I'm just like looking back at my pictures and I'm like, is that right? Like, could that only have been 6 months? Like, am I wild for not noticing, or like did my weight gain happen way before that? I'm not really sure. I wasn't taken by surprise, but like I said, I'm never someone that stops. So I'm like, it's gonna be fine, because you know what? I'm gonna pick that shit back up. Well, I've always been like that. Like, I'm like, it's all right, it's okay. Let's, it is what it is. But it was one of those things where I wasn't fully accepting it. So then lately, I'm like, you know what? It's 2020 now, and I don't want to go the whole year, feeling worse. I don't feel my absolute worst, I will say, but I know that has a lot to do with the fact that I'm still trying, and trying in the sense that like I'm still working out, and I'm still just being more mindful of my food, and I fail a lot. I can never get this eye right, ever, 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 ever. It's like built different than this one. I'm using the Pisces, which is a green one. Okay, so now that I'm more confident, I can keep going. I actually was recommended Orange Theory by a coworker of mine, and then I never fell into this Orange Theory hype. Like, I knew it existed, but I had nothing to do with it. Like, didn't even know what it was. And FYI, it's not on ClassPass, which makes me so sad, but I still have ClassPass because I love cycling and I use it for that. I tried an Orange Theory class, and remember when I was saying that I was trying to find a way to, do the cardio and still do the strength training. And I tried this Orange Theory class because, again, you get your first class free, like you do a lot of other classes. And I fell in love with it because I think it's like one of the best workouts, because you're not tied to one thing the whole time, and you're not just dying on the same thing. So their whole purpose, if you've heard about Orange Theory, this might be really redundant to you, but the whole purpose of it is to not keep you bored, and to not have you dying at the end of the workout. That's literally like their purpose. Their purpose is to be effective in a short amount of time, and not have you dying, or like not have you not wanting to come back ever again. I'm trying to do like a little halo mermaid eye situation. All right, so I finished with my eyes for the most part. I'm gonna do my lashes. Yeah, so like I was saying, Orange Theory, I just fell in love with it because it gives me everything I've wanted, and I didn't really know that was a thing. So yeah, so I tried that class. I really liked the whole setup of it. And then I signed up, and they have this like challenge that starts on Monday. Today is Saturday. It starts on Monday. You're supposed to be going like 3 times a week, and it's like a weight loss challenge, which for some people, like, I know that's like gimmicky, but it's more, like I said, about accountability and just like the community aspect of it. Like, I'm gonna lose weight with or without these people, but it's still fun to know that you're like a part of something. So I am really excited for that. I don't know if I'm gonna lose like hella weight, or if I'm gonna lose any weight at all, but the hope is there, and I am really excited for it. And I want to know what you guys do, genuinely, like, for real, because I try a lot of shit, as you can tell, and if there's something out there that I would, I could do on my off days, or like on a day where I start getting tired of Orange Theory or something like that. By the way, I'm an Aries, if you couldn't tell. I get really bored of things very fast, but I'm really thinking that with Orange Theory I won't, because it's like, it's just so different very often. And like I said, I'm still doing the cycling thing, so that keeps my, like, I'm not too bored. There's just, you know, everybody's gonna get bored of something one day. And I applaud you people who can do the same thing for the rest of your lives. Like, I can't do that. But yeah, like, this whole video turned into just me talking about that, because that's something that I've been like, you know, that's what my life consists of right now. Okay, the Cheetos, don't judge me, but I definitely snack. Like, I'm telling you, I'm a very realistic person. So if you're trying something, or if you just have like a little tip, you know, that like one little thing where you're just like, damn, if everybody else knew this, like, y'all would all be, you know, tip top. Tell us, let us know in the comments. We have finally reached my lip gloss application, which means we have come to the end. But yeah, you guys, I know this video has been real long. I had a lot to say. I hadn't sat down and talked to you guys in a long time. And it feels really good to like be home or whatever. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you're doing down below, and I really hope you guys have a good day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and don't forget to subscribe on your way out, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.